What if I told you the most dominant air superiority fighter on the planet is 30 years old, and nothing built since has come close to replacing it? China's J-20 is operational. Russia's Su-57 is flying. Yet in 2026, the F-22 Raptor remains the one aircraft that no enemy pilot, anywhere, wants to see on their radar. Except they won't. Because it won't be there. Today we break down exactly why this Super Raptor is still the undisputed king of the skies, and why that status isn't changing anytime soon. Let's go! Top 5 reasons the F-22 Raptor still dominates in 2026. Reason number 1, ghost-level stealth. The first reason the F-22 still dominates in 2026 is its unmatched stealth profile. And when we say unmatched, we mean it in literal engineering terms. The Raptor's radar cross-section, RCS, has been described by analysts as no larger than a bumblebee, a tiny metallic insect on an enemy radar screen. For reference, a standard commercial airliner has an RCS of 10 to 100 square meters. The F-22's is a fraction of a single square meter. That is not an advantage. That is a different category entirely. The stealth is achieved through a combination of all aspect shaping, meaning it's radar evasive from front, side, and rear, radar-absorbing materials, RAM, carefully angled leading and trailing edges, and internal weapons bays that eliminate the radar return from external pylons. Russia's S-400 and China's HQ-9 and HQ-22 systems are neutralized before they can react. By the time they detect the Raptor, the engagement is already over. Reason number 2, Supercruise. Supersonic without burning signature. Reason number 2 is a capability that sounds simple but changes everything in combat. Supercruise. The F-22 can sustain supersonic speeds above Mach 1.5 using its twin Pratt and Whitney F-119 PW-100 engines without activating afterburners. Its top speed reaches Mach 2.25, approximately 1,500 miles per hour. Why does Supercruise matter? When any other jet lights its afterburners to go supersonic, it creates an enormous infrared signature, a glowing beacon for heat-seeking missiles. The Raptor supercruises with a dramatically reduced thermal footprint, making it exponentially harder to track via infrared sensors. But there's an additional tactical multiplier. High altitude combined with supersonic speed gives the Raptor's missiles significantly more kinetic energy at launch, extending their effective range far beyond what any other platform can offer. In September 2025, a U.S. Air Force F-22 executed the longest recorded airborne kill on a target using an AAM-120 AMRAAM in tests near Eglin Air Force Base, Florida. No other fighter in the world enabled that shot. Reason number 3, pure air dominance specialization. Reason 3 is perhaps the most strategic. The F-22 was built to do one single thing, and it does that one thing better than any aircraft ever built. While the F-35 is a brilliant multi-role platform, data sharing, ground attack, ISR, coalition networking, the F-22's entire architecture is optimized for a singular mission: killing enemy aircraft in exercises against F-16s, F-15s, and even Eurofighter Typhoons. The Raptor has consistently demonstrated overwhelming superiority. The rare instances of F-22 losses in training have become news events precisely because they're so exceptional, and in most cases involved handicap configurations like external fuel tanks. The Raptor's doctrine is clean and absolute. First look, first shot, first kill. No peer adversary has matched it. Reason number 4, the 2026 Super Raptor upgrade package. Here's what a lot of people miss when they call the F-22 aging. It is not standing still. In 2026, the Raptor has received a significant modernization package, what analysts are calling this Super F-22 upgrade. The low-drag tank and pylon, LDTP, hardware has extended the F-22's combat range by 850 nautical miles without compromising its ultra-low radar cross-section, a breakthrough that fundamentally changes its operational footprint. Alongside this, the Air Force is integrating a distributed IRST system for stealthy airborne target tracking, AM-260 Joint Advanced Tactical Missile Compatibility, radar electronic hardening for jam resistance, and an entire reliability, Availability and Maintainability Program, RAMP, upgrade. Lockheed Martin has already secured a 10-year sustainment contract spanning 2028 to 2037, a direct signal that the F-22 will remain America's premier air dominance platform until the sixth-generation F-47 becomes operational. That fighter is still years away. The Raptor isn't going anywhere. Reason number 5. IT cannot be replicated. The fifth and final reason is perhaps the most geopolitically significant. The F-22 has never been exported to a single ally, and it never will be. While the F-35 is now operated by over 15 nations across 3 continents, the Raptor remains exclusively in the hands of the United States Air Force. The reason is simple. The technology inside is too advanced, too sensitive, and frankly, too irreplaceable to risk that China's J-20 was initially produced with older Russian engines due to domestic engine development delays, a known weakness its designers are still trying to solve. Russia's Su-57 has faced persistent production constraints. But the F-22 fleet, approximately 187 aircraft built, roughly 120 combat-ready today, represents over 2 decades of continuous upgrades, elite pilot training, and classified avionics refinement that no adversary nation can reproduce on any timeline. The APG-77 ASA radar, its sensor fusion architecture, its electronic warfare suite. These are the product of a military-industrial ecosystem built over 30 years of iteration. You don't copy that. You don't buy your way to it. The F-22's advantage isn't just its hardware, it's everything surrounding it. The F-22 Raptor, 30 years on, still the apex predator of the sky. If this breakdown hit different, subscribe to AeroStrike right now and hit that bell, because the next video is already locked and loaded, and it's going to be even bigger.